interpretation of the Blue Lions. Welcome to the Blue Lions, first Blue Lions meetings, Cop Edition, Police Edition. We're talking about welcome policemen to the Blue Lions. Of course, the Blue Lions are Democrats, Bernie supporters, but the Blue Lions of the cops are probably Bernie supporters too. But cops, like good cops. And so the idea of good cops, dude, this is a revolutionary idea. I mean, it's not that people haven't thought of good cops before, but the idea that good cops, like the trend is going to be good cops. Whew, dude, there's a lot of power in this transition from, cops aren't really like that much to cops are heroes and people love cops. Dude, this is going to be awesome. So this is all, of course, inspired by the cop who arrested the ICE agent. I was just cutting the video. Man, this guy's awesome. This is a good cop. I love this cop. I got to talk about how much I love this cop who arrested the ICE agent and how all cops who arrest ICE agents are going to just be American heroes. Like people are going to be like, yes, this cop. And I don't even know this guy's name yet. Like, I just thought about going live. I was going to make videos about him. I'm like, no, I'll just go live. Maybe I'll find out his name from the chat. But this cop who arrested the ICE agent and was like bragging about arresting him, talking about, yeah, I arrested this ICE agent. Dude, I fucking love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's exactly what we need. And it's what inspired me to think of blue lions, like the blue uniforms that a lot of cops wear, them being the blue lions with the Democrats, with the Bernie crats, who can identify as the blue lions now since the Black Lion Party started opening it up for everybody to be every type of lion that we need so that we're all part of this lion society and international solidarity to with the people. So power to the people. Here we are. Power to the cat. Power to the cat who makes every time I try to make a highlight a little bit risky. But thanks for being here, Shadow. I'm sorry I get distracted. I get distracted talking to the TV. Anyway, talking to the future. Live from the future. We're coming back to us now. We just have to get through today. So sorry about that. Okay. Make another highlight. No, can't make a highlight of that. Anyway, just really wanted to celebrate this good cop. Really want to celebrate all good cops and to know that there's a good cop inside of all cops or most cops. There's a good cop inside of you waiting to come out, and the best way for it to come out is to take an ICE agent in. So come on, cops. I think that's what I was looking for. That's the catchphrase I was looking for. Come on, cops. There's a good cop inside of you waiting to come out, and the best way to let it out is to take an ICE agent in. This cop who arrested this ICE agent, American hero, just hands down. I don't even know his name yet, but I'm going to find out. Who's that? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Like, we're going to find out what his name is, and we're going to celebrate him, and we're going to protect him from the Klan, from the ICE agents. We're going to protect him from the kidnappers, and we're going to make a stand with this guy, with this good cop, and then with all good cops. We're going to get all the cops to come onto our side to be good cops, and we're going to celebrate them so much that they're all like, yeah, I want to be an American hero. I want to take in an ICE agent. So, cops, you've got a good cop inside of you. Let that good cop come out by taking an ICE agent in. That's the catchphrase. I got to keep repeating it so I'll remember to say it. Wish I just brought a pen. Oh, wait. I've got a pen. Hold on. Let me write it down. This is the real magic here. You're a witness to the real magic. Good cops. Cops. You've got to move these mustaches. I was doing Bad Bunny stuff the other day, so I had some mustaches. Okay, hold on a second. Let me write this down. Let me repeat it for you guys first, since you just got here. Cops. You've got a good cop inside of you. Let it come out by taking an ICE agent in. This cop American hero, I'll probably remember it by now. I've said it enough. But I'm going to write it down anyway because there's a magic to writing things down. So write things down when you can. Welcome to the Ultraviolet Lions. Welcome to the Blue Lions. This is the Blue Lions where we're going to win. I said that right at 444, and there were 4 people in here, so it said 4444 across the top of the thing. I couldn't screenshot it at the time, but that was cool. Thanks, fairies. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. Y'all feel free to chat, but I'm going to write this magical phrase down first. Cops. Cops. There's a good cop inside of you to let it out, there is a good cop inside of you. To let it out, take in an ICE agent. Take in an ICE kidnapper. Okay, cops. There's a good cop inside of you. To let it out, take in an ICE agent. Okay? Cops. There's a good cop inside of you. To let it out, take in an ICE agent. That's the phrase. Cops and other agents. Cops. There's a good cop inside of you. To let it out, take in an ICE agent. I'm just doing this to celebrate this cop. I don't even know his name yet. But there's a good cop, legendary good cop, who took in an ICE agent, arrested an ICE agent. He's like, he's in jail. And then he went public, showed a picture of his face, was talking about how he's in jail. Like, I love it, dude. I love this cop. I love this cop. All Americans are going to love this cop and love every cop who takes in an ICE agent. Like, that's kind of what we've been missing. We've been missing the law enforcement, like laws. We've been missing the laws and the law enforcement. People are supposed to be upholding the law haven't been upholding the law. So that's, it's all broken down, but it comes down to the local level of the local cops, and really the federal cops too, the FBI agents, the people who are supposed to be in law enforcement that know that the ICE kidnappers are breaking the law, and they're either Klan affiliated with them so that they're fine with it, or for whatever reason, they're Trumpers or something, they're Klan affiliated. But there's good ones within all those agencies, just like this good cop who arrested the ICE agent and put that ICE agent in jail. Like, there was cops in LA that did a pedophile sting, and they arrested the head of Israel cybersecurity, Tom Abramovich. But they let him go. So they started the morning as people who were busting pedophiles, and then they went home in the afternoon as pedophiles, protecting a pedophile. So, but this cop arrested an ICE agent. Good cop, dude. I love this cop. Yeah, there's a Church of Judas. You're in the Church of Judas now. Welcome to the Church of Judas. Did you come here to argue about that? Because I was here to celebrate a good cop. You wanted to distract from the celebration of a good cop to argue about the Church of Judas? The Church of Judas, for anybody who doesn't know, replaces all Christianity. Church of Judas replaces Christianity. This guy doesn't believe in it. That's not important right now. You can look up the hashtag Church of Judas. What we're doing here is celebrating a good cop. Okay, how many times do we get to celebrate a good cop? Hopefully every day. Hopefully every day from now on, the cops will be crowding to get the good cop spotlight, right? Cops will be racing to get the good cop spotlight. We need to celebrate this good cop who put this ICE agent in jail. That's what we need to celebrate. This good cop's putting this ICE agent in jail. The more I talk about it, thank you, littlest St. James. The more I talk about it, the more Church of Judas exists, dude. Dude, this guy's trying to distract. I'm sorry. Church of Judas replaces all patriarchy Christianity. But that's not what the topic of this live is about. This live is about supporting good cops. I mean, in a way it is, because Church of Judas replaces Christianity like America replaces MAGA. Like, MAGA is an evil version of America, and America is going to replace it and end it. Well, Christianity is an evil version of Jesus stuff, and Church of Judas is going to replace it and end it. So, yeah, there's a connection. Good cops are going to stop the ICE agents like this good cop just did. Like, we have maybe the first one. Do you study God's autobiography, the Holy Spirit? Oh, that's a sweet way to put it. Braveheart one. Yeah. The goddess, yeah. But yeah, I study the goddess's autobiography, the Holy Spirit. That's really sweet. Yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm Puffin. Welcome to Church of Judas. But that's not what we were talking about. We were talking about Pillar Revolution, just overthrowing the bad guys from bed on our phones, just ending all this evil, but just doing it on our phones. And that's what I call the Pillar Revolution. And in this case, hi, Wadrinde. Like, why don't you stop being a Nazi if you want to talk to me? Okay, so overthrowing tyrants from bed, Church of Judas replaces all patriarchy, Christianity, war, and Trumpism, and good cops. Okay, look, good cops, all cops. There's a good cop inside of you. The way to let it out is to take an ICE agent in. Come on, guys, you can do it. Just stop being a Nazi, dude. If you support Trump, you're a Nazi. That's just the fucking flat out rules. You're a Nazi and a pedophile. So stop being those things. You probably never did anything to kids, but you support a pedophile, which makes you one. So stop being one. It's fucking easy, dude. I cannot talk to people who support Trump. That's all there is to it. Like, stop supporting him and we can talk. Just like in your heart, all of a sudden, awaken the child in yourself before you ever supported Trump. And then let's grow from there. Okay? I can talk to you. I can be friendly to you, but not if you're a Trump supporter. It's just simple, dude. It's just math. I'm anti-Trump. I can't talk to Trumpers. Like, they make me mad. Okay, you don't support Trump. Okay, that's great. Okay, Martin Lopez, that's good. You're worried about Church of Judas replacing Christianity. Go ask your church about Church of Judas replacing Christianity. Go ask your spiritual leader what they think about the Gospel of Judas. Like, I'll tell you about it any other time, but I was trying to support this good cop. Trump called cops in 2007 about Epstein. Trump was calling cops on Epstein. He was the snitch. He's in the Epstein files 38,000 times because he's the snitch. Dude. Anybody that supports deporting people is wrong. I mean, I support deporting Trumpers, but y'all don't count as people. I support deporting Trump Trump-Putiners, but y'all aren't people. Y'all are zombies, dude. Y'all got made Trumpers. But I'm not supposed to trying to be talking to you guys. I'm supposed to be talking about people who support cops, real American cops, who lock up Trumpers. Okay? There's a Gospel of Judas. I made the Church of Judas. Yeah, it's not widespread yet, but according to Jesus, Jesus tells Judas, your church is going to replace all the Christian churches. So I believe Jesus. Sorry if that bothers you. No one likes you, Skippy. You're a freaking Klansman. No one likes you. Martin Lopez says, Puffin, I won't ask. I'm not trying to even discuss that, to be honest. I was just saying I'm going fishing soon. Oh, nice. With the new lure. That's sweet, dude. It looks like a worm. LOL. Get out sometime, bro. Get some sun. I got out this morning, dude. It was a beautiful day today. I mean, I only went outside for a few minutes, but I'm probably going to go outside again today before I go to work, which my work is a lot of outside. So I get outside. But dude, I mean, thank you, Martin Lopez. It's nice to connect with you on a fishing level. Let's kiss our fish and let's be friends. Okay. If you don't support Trump, dude, I got nothing against you. And I am not in any way aggressively replacing your church with the Church of Judas. That's just a Jesus thing. And it's obviously not happening in some hasty time just because I talk about it a lot on a highly suppressed YouTube channel and TikTok channels that got deleted. Like, it's not, it's not catching on yet. It's not its time yet. It's been 2,000 years. Judas has had to wait. Jesus and Judas have had to wait 2,000 years. I've only had to wait 20 years for this to happen. And I'm pretty patient about it. I mean, I'm not that patient about it. I should be more patient about it because it's 13:13 and there were 13 people in here. Sorry, we were 13 minutes and 13 seconds into the live and there were 13 people in here. Now there's not, so I can stop talking about the Judas stuff. Yeah, oh, sorry. We can talk more about it if you're interested. Jesus asked Judas to do what he did, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense for Jesus to have been caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was always confusing, but it's okay. Jesus asked Judas to do what he did. So Judas didn't betray Jesus at all. But Jesus also tells Judas when he asks him to do it, like, he's not asking him to do it unprepared. He says, what I'm asking you to do, everyone's going to hate you. Like, everybody in the world, for centuries is going to hate you for centuries. Everyone's going to hate you. But then, after everyone hates you for centuries, what you did, the truth about what you did will be revealed. And then your church will replace all their churches. Like, basically, people will like you again because your church will replace all the other Christian churches. And I'm like, well, that's a good thing that needs to happen. So I kind of, bought in from that. But I mean, it's just believable. If you read the Gospel of Judas yourself, you can believe it. If you haven't read it, read it. It's just free online. It's not even that long. Some of it's confusing, sure. But if you have read it, once you've read it, or even before you read it, if you want, because I also put it in here. It's in here in the boldface parts. If you see any as I flip by, but most of this is me talking about it. See, like, there's a boldface part. That's from the Gospel of Judas. I'll read it to you. If any of you is strong enough among humans to bring out the perfect humanity, stand up and face me. All of them said, we are strong enough, but their spirits weren't brave enough to stand before him, except Judas Iscariot. He was able to stand before him, but he couldn't look him in the eye, so he looked away. Judas said to him, I know who you are and where you've come from. You've come from the immortal realm of Barbelo, and I'm not worthy to utter the name of the one who sent you. Then Jesus, knowing that he was thinking about what's exalted, said to him, Come away from the others, and I'll tell you the mysteries of the kingdom. Not so you will go there, but you'll grieve much, because someone else will replace you to complete the 12 elements before their God. So like he tells him already, like, you're not going to be part of this Christianity thing, but I'm going to show you what it's really about, the mystery that replaces that. And he does. And so anyway, that was about Jesus and Judas and the Gospel of Judas and the Church of Judas. And you can just look up the Church of Judas for all my other videos about it. Thank you so much for your interest. If you're more interested in it, I wouldn't mind talking more about it. But the theme of the live was that cop that arrested the ICE agent. So you could say somebody betrayed somebody. Well, the ICE agents betrayed America, by being fascists and Klansmen and stuff, kidnappers. And then a lot of cops and stuff, a lot of agents and stuff betrayed America too by supporting the ICE agents. But some cops are going to betray that and arrest the ICE agents. So here we go. Like, that's where we're going to get good cops that we can celebrate. And thank you for asking questions. I love questions. I would not mind at all answering more questions. I just wanted to make sure that like, since I wanted to talk about this cop arresting this ICE agent, that I continue to talk about that. But I'll interrupt myself anytime. Well, there's this cat here. Okay. Still haven't done nothing with my hair. I am trying to date somebody, but that's not really like what I'm doing here. Like, I probably should do something about my hair if I was actually expecting to have a date. Yeah, whatever. You guys have a lot to say about Jesus, but seriously, it's just a secret prophecy that you haven't heard about before, so take a little while to digest it. No, ICE are not law enforcement. Thank you for asking questions, Braveheart. I actually would like talking about that more, but I do think it's important to tell everybody that a cop arrested Oh yeah, and when Judas says you're from the immortal realm of Barbelo, Barbelo is the goddess. So Jesus is from the goddess. Just prior to this, Jesus has been laughing at the other disciples because they worship God, and God's fake and a dangerous lie, as has been proven by his followers. Did you hear about ICE agents raping, torturing immigrants live from Australia? This is the first I've heard about, if you're saying the immigrants were from Australia and those are the ones they were raping and torturing. This is the first I've heard about that specifically. That doesn't at all shock me. I've heard about that generally, that they rape and kill and torture people because they're Klansmen and terrorists and ICE agents. I mean, that's what they do. They're like ISIS, ICE is like ISIS, only probably worse, just like they're hundreds of times worse than Hamas. Okay, what are we talking about here? Epstein special. Somebody's announcing themselves as an Epstein special. Nimzor says, I can't remember if I was 11 or 14 either way. That's a lot. What? Hold on, I must have missed your previous comment. Let me look at all your comments for a second. It seemed like you were continuing something you said before. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Government in general has betrayed the people. Well, yeah, this government especially. Only like 11 to 14% of ICE has arrested. Only 11 to 14% of the people ICE has arrested have been actual criminals. Yeah, that seems like a high number to me. I think it's more like 5% or 2% or something. I feel like if they were going after actual criminals would, some types of actual criminals would fight back. And that hasn't happened yet. I can't remember if it was 11 or 14%. Either way, that's a lot of not doing your job and violating a lot of rights. Well, yeah. 90%, I've heard 70 to 90% of people that they have in detention don't have any criminal activity. I mean, I've heard 70%, but I've also heard 90%. I believe 100%. Yeah, 100%. I would believe 100%. Thanks, MRT. I would believe it is 100% of the people they have in detention have absolutely no criminal history. Because again, if they went after criminals, like say for instance, criminals who have guns, will probably shoot back, Like, that's what happens when cops go after criminals and sheriffs and stuff go after criminals with warrants and stuff, because those criminals might not want to be taken. And so they'll fight back. And you don't hear about any of that happening. So they probably haven't gone after criminal one. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for being here. Sorry about there's going to be trolls in the chat, but ignore them. But yeah, thank you. Especially if you're a human. I pointed out in my previous chats, if you're like a human or American, if you're somehow a good spirit or a good person in any way, one of your comments destroys like hundreds or thousands of troll comments, and ultimately destroys hundreds and thousands of trolls. Just like this one good cop, to take this back to the theme of the life. This one good cop arrested an ICE agent, bragged about having this ICE agent. I got this ICE agent in jail. Dude, that's such an American hero. Like, I've been cutting this video and sharing it so that more people share this video and it goes viral and everything. But like this guy, and we all need to stand behind this guy and every other cop, so that every cop wants to show that they're a good cop too by arresting an ICE agent. So I'm like, hey, cops, you've all got a good cop inside of you. Cops, you've all got a good cop inside of you. Let that good cop come out by taking an ICE agent in. Take an ICE agent into custody. You can find one. You know you can catch them for a crime. Take an ICE agent into custody. You'll be a hero. Put their picture up and do a press conference about it, like this hero cop did. Dude, it's so fucking awesome. You got to see that. Just check my page. This hero cop took in an ICE agent, dude. He's an American hero. We got to protect him from the Klan, from the ICE agents. We got to protect him from Trump, But dude, we also got to make him a hero. We got to make him go as viral as Alex Preddy or Renee Good or any of the other heroes of late. Keith Porter, any of the other heroes of late who have, they're martyrs, heroes, they're hero martyrs. But this is a living hero who took an ICE agent into custody and put that ICE agent in jail and said, I put this bitch in jail. He ain't getting out. Dude, it was fucking awesome. You got to see this video. Arresting ICE agents, dude, that's going to be the trend. Legally arrest, cops arresting ICE agents. I thought people were going to have to do it, and that's messy as fuck. But dude, cops doing their jobs, doing our jobs instead of having us do their jobs, grab them by the posse style. Cops doing our jobs, doing the job of the American people, and arresting these ICE agents, dude. When that starts to trend, we got this, dude. Cops got qualified immunity. They actually have community. They don't just have immunity that JD Vance gave them. They actually have immunity, dude. They can fuck ICE up. Like, ICE should be scared little bitches, right? Well, they are scared little bitches, but they should be showing the scared little bitches they are. Because cops are arresting them, dude. It started. We got this. Sorry if there's any Americans or humans in chat. I've already seen that there's enough people that yeah, labeling criminals as heroes is absurd. It's crazy calling criminals heroes. Like just because you shoot somebody in the back, it's not it doesn't imply or amount to criminal activity. It depends on who you shoot in the back. Are they a gun owner or are they a healthcare CEO? That's how we know whether you're a criminal or not, And we know whether you're a criminal or not, which side of that equation you fall on. Because the kidnappers are traitors, they're terrorists, and the people who support kidnappers are supporting terrorists. So we're entitled to all their property by turning them in to whatever eventual agencies we have that actually take on the responsibility of stopping the terrorists, the domestic terrorists. So we got this. We got this. And those cops, dude, we need a reward for that cop. That good cop who arrested that ICE agents, dude, we need a reward. You're entitled to their property, yeah. That's how the terrorism and drug trafficking laws and stuff in America work. When you report people, you get their property. So dude, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great fest. We're going to take their property, we're going to take their houses and stuff, and we're going to give them to immigrants. We're going to bring all the immigrants back that they deported and give them the houses of the people who deported them for like poetic justice. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm entitled to your property. Yeah, exactly. If you support Trump and I caught you for supporting Trump, I'm entitled to your property. That's the way that works, because you're a traitor. See how that works? You support Donna Kupetinsky, and we catch you for supporting Donna Kupetinsky, we're entitled to your property, because you supported a terrorist network, the Trump Mutineers. I don't really need any property. I'm saying I'll give your property, once I get your property, I'll give it to an immigrant that needs property, needs a house or something, or give it to a homeless veteran or a homeless person, a person who's unhoused. Give them your house. But anyway, we're looking for humans in the chat. I'm sorry I get distracted by these stupid Trump Mutineers. They don't count. Look, while you guys are here, I'm going to Reiki your racism away. If you're a Trump Mutineer in the chat, I'm going to Reiki your racism away. We're celebrating a good cop here. You guys are trying to get in the way of celebrating a good cop. That's un-American. Okay, I'm gonna Reiki your racism away. If you want to continue to be racist, you better leave the chat now, because a few more seconds of this, you won't be racist anymore. So Reiki away your racism. There. Dude, your racism's gonna be all gone. You better escape while you still have some racism left. Better escape while you have racism left. Reiki away your racism. Yeah, you guys should go away. Oh my gosh. It's all Trump Mutineers, isn't it? Okay, I'll keep Reikiing your racism away. This is pathetic, dude. Dude, everybody hates you racists. Like, you guys don't matter. You don't understand. Racist? Haha. The lowest form of virtue signaling. The lowest form. On the scale of virtue signaling, being against the racism is the very lowest form. Dude, who are these people? Like, you might even be a human chatting that, which is crazy. You said we're based. I don't speak insulibertarian. I don't know what based means. Will you explain to me what based means? I don't speak insulibertarian. Will you explain what based means? I don't speak insulibertarian. Oh my gosh. Can we not with the Trumpers? I know it's net and YouTube. It's all Trump Mutineers. It's a piece of crap. But didn't TikTok get captured by Trump? Like, isn't TikTok Trump talk now? Like, aren't we gonna have some good people from TikTok refugees? Are we gonna have some TikTok refugees on? Are we gonna have any TikTok refugees on it? Is this just gonna be a terrible chat with all terrible people? Aren't your messages all terrible? Like, they don't have to do with anything. We're celebrating a good cop who arrested an ICE agent. We're here to celebrate a good cop arresting an ICE agent. You guys hate cops so much, you gotta distract and act stupid when we're trying to celebrate a good cop arresting an ICE agent. There's a good cop who arrested an ICE agent. I mean, dude, this is it. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Good cop started arresting an ICE agent. Like, when more cops decide to arrest ICE agents, dude, all cops, there's a good cop inside of you. To let that good cop come out, take an ICE agent in. Come on, you can do it. All good cops, all good agents. Start taking in some ICE agents, dude. It's time to turn the tide. Let's get the ball rolling. Do you remember the FBI on a meth bender? Cash was changing Tyler's roommate's gender while they helped the Groypers get away. Come on, y'all. Turn on these bad guys. You got this. You can be American again. We can become American again. We can make MAGA American again. Come on. MMA. Make MAGA American again. MMA. Make MAGA American again. WWWH. Who would Washington hang? Come on. You guys aren't good guys. Come on. Oh my gosh. The Raleigh Theodore Shakers from the old Sublime records. What are you talking about? I don't practice Santeria, except for when I do. I'm gonna get your comment and reply. Reply to you. Who is Raleigh Theodore? Who are the Shakers? I watched that movie, A Testament of Ann Lee. It was pretty good. It was like Sinners for white people. You guys would love it. It was right up your alley. What a fruity asshole. What are your pronouns? Deep and shit. You guys are so terrible. Why are Russians so stupid? Why are Russians so stupid that they think this qualifies as trolling? Dude, we're Americans. This type of trolling, dude, this shit might have happened back in 2019. But you got Kid Rock loves statutory. Mark. Hello, Mark. Have you been here before? Come on, Mark. Yeah, white lions. White lions, we're going to win. Ultraviolet lions and blue lions, too. Back to the subject at hand. My perfection is perfected. What? Russians. Russians who. Thanks, Mark. Did you just get here, though? Mark, have you ever been here before? Man, I forgot to eat breakfast. I got to eat some food soon. Is this your first time here? Yeah. Yeah, get a job, all you worthless white trash magatards. This is their job. This is their job. Their job was to watch the halftime show. These were the only people who were in the all white halftime show. Well, thanks for being here, Mark. Nice to meet you. I'm Puffin. It's so nice to have a real person in here. Yours are the only comments that don't matter. Don't take any time reading their. I don't read their comments. Don't read their comments. Now that you're here, I'm a criminal justice major. Awesome. Thank you. Well, we're going to put all these maggots in jail. We're celebrating a good cop today. That's probably how we manifested you. We're celebrating a good cop because there's a good cop who arrested an ICE terrorist. He arrested an ICE guy who does backgrounds. So, dude, this good cop has the picture of the ICE guy. Dude, and he's like, fuck this piece of shit. I mean, he didn't say it like that, but he basically said that. He was basically like, fuck this ICE piece of shit. His ass is going to jail. And dude, that guy's a hero. I mean, he was going to jail for prostitution stuff, but still, like, the fact that he's putting an ICE agent in jail and that he pointed out that he was an ICE agent and that he was in charge of the backgrounding for ICE agents, dude, like, and he says he's going to jail. He's not getting out. Like, he put him in jail. So I'm like, good cops, go. Hey, all cops, there's a good cop inside of you. You can let him come out by taking an ICE agent in. Like, let's do this. Let's get all these ICE agents, these terrorists, these kidnappers off our street. Let's make it all a big trap. Let's make it where a promised $50,000 that they're never going to get. A promised $50,000 to see who's willing to kidnap their neighbors. It's all a big trap. So let's spring the trap on them. Let's catch these ICE kidnappers. All good cops can come out and start doing it, dude. Go get you an ICE agent. You'll be an American hero. We're going to fucking love you. We're going to celebrate you. But we definitely need to celebrate this guy, this cop that already... Nobody cares about the cop. They're so mad about the cops now. See, I knew it would do this. He's my enemy, not my president. Dude, that's the truth, though. He is a traitor. And all these little traitors in comments think they're getting away with it because they've got critical mass on platforms. Dude, they're all just a bunch of trolls and traitors. I don't even care if they've never been in America. We're still coming for them. Like, there's going to be consequences for them. Their communities will find out who they were and how they helped support Trump destroying the entire world from whatever fucking countries they're from. And yeah, shit's going to be over for these motherfuckers. I think all their houses and properties should be given to everybody else. Anybody else. Here in America, we should give it to immigrants. President, does it make you mad? No, dude. Like, I've been mad. I mean, I get mad sometimes, sure. Yeah, you guys are fascists. I believe in taking your houses. I believe in putting you in the camps that you made for us. I believe in putting you in the camps you made for us. I believe in deporting the deporters. I believe in deporting the traitors, not the waiters. And yeah, you can call me fascist all you want. You guys shouldn't have kept it around. You guys shouldn't have tried to make the damn concentration camps. If you guys hadn't made the concentration camps, what camps would I have been? No, I'm talking about putting you in the camps you made for us. So fuck you. Y'all about to find out. They already got one ICE agent. They got one ICE agent in jail, dude. He's not going to be working for ICE anymore. That's the first one. So the cop who arrested him is an American hero. That's who we're celebrating here. Blue Lions includes all the cops who come back to America. By the way, I'm sending this to libs of TikTok. Dude, I will destroy libs of TikTok. Okay? I never even heard of that bitch until 2 or 3 days ago, but I'll destroy what's his name? Asmongold. I'll destroy Asmongold like we've been destroying that bitch Imaru. Like we'll destroy fucking... I only heard about Imaru 3 times total. The third time was to find out she's a fucking Nazi. So we'll destroy Asmongold, we'll destroy Imaru, we'll destroy, what's that bitch's name? Libs of TikTok. Yeah, we'll destroy Libs of TikTok. Yeah, let that bitch know about me. I'm the Church of Judas, dude. I replace all Christianity. Like you didn't know. Yeah, please. I shouldn't say too much. You won't do it. Please report to Libs of TikTok, dude. I got lots of content. That bitch will be down a rabbit hole forever. She'll never come back up. Thank you. You don't deserve my language, but thank you. If you're a human, if you're a good spirit in chat, we're welcoming Jesus, Muhammad, the goddess. We're welcoming all good spirits. Buddha. We're welcoming all good spirits into chat. Oh yeah, we're destroy Christianity, patriarchy, capitalism, Trumpism. That's just Church of Judas. Our Judas destroys your Jesus, your Antichrist Jesus, Trump, Putin, Hitler. The real Jesus behind our Judas. But our Judas destroys your Jesus. Your Jesus is weak as fuck. Okay, so we don't have any humans in chat anymore. There's no humans or good spirits of any type in chat. Why are you retracting your messages? You get scared? Dude, don't be a trucker for Trump. That's dangerous. Just stop supporting Trump. Trump's a traitor and a pedophile. You know it. Come on, you know it. You got to admit that you got conned or that you support a pedophile. Like, come on, dude. All that Pizzagate shit, that was him. Like, yeah, it might have been some Democrats too, but it was him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to get rid of those Democrats too. Don't get me wrong. We need to get rid of all those Democrats. Any Democrats that are protecting Trump and the Epstein files, get rid of all of them. We got to primary anybody that's not going to overturn this bullshit. Dude, you can't stand the way you feel like you can't stand Trump. You don't not stand Trump enough. You're standing Trump a little bit too much for my tastes, right? You can tell that I'm like seriously against Trump. You're only a little against Trump. This isn't the place for you. Please scroll away. Yeah, all that Pizzagate shit's true. It's just Trump did it. All that Pizzagate shit. That's all Trump. It's all Trump, dude. How do you think he had the information to give it, to feed it to you, to doctor it that way? Fury? Fury? That's all Trump, dude. Yeah, we all know it. Trump likes Kim Jong-un. I would like Kim Jong-un more if Trump didn't like him. That makes it. The good spirits in humans didn't last long, huh? No, it's all trolls. I probably should just shut the live down. What's the point? It's a nice day. Yeah, let's shut the live down so it posts a lot sooner and just call it a day because it's too nice to talk to you Nazis. Too nice today to talk to Nazis. We were celebrating the good cop who arrested an ICE agent. Looks like we're getting some reactions. Maybe there's one good person in the chat. There's supposed to be like 13 people here, and only one of them's a decent account. So, cop arrested an ICE agent. ICE agents are the ones you kidnap. Cop arrested an ICE agent. That's great. It's too nice a day to keep whining online. Why are you guys here? You know? Trump butineers only speak whinies, hate speech, and lies. But there was a cop who arrested an ICE agent today, right? You guys saw the video yet? If you haven't seen the video, stop watching my channel. Stop watching my live and go to my channel. Check out the videos I've been doing of a cop arresting an ICE agent. We're talking about a cop arresting an ICE agent here. We're talking to people who are going to celebrate that. We're not talking to losers who are mad about that. We're all mad about the cops arresting an ICE agent. Why do people cursing each other for politicians? Bro, it's dumb. I'm not cursing each other, dude. They're not people. They're zombies, dude. They're Trump butineers. They don't count. They're like literally bots and trolls and stuff. They really don't count. Yeah, it's all Nazis. We get it. It's all Nazis. You guys are all Nazis. You're all fine with the Nazi. You're all just dumbass trolls. Yeah, if you want to go check out the video, it's one of the more recent ones on my page. Dude, Trump butineers aren't people. You thought you were people? Most of you are bots. Others are Nazis. You're not people, though. You've made yourself subhuman with supremacy. Anyway, we got any humans in the chat? Still looking for a human, especially a main character. We're really looking for main characters in the chat. I know it's too much to ask, so I was just asking for humans. But you know what? Let's go for it. If you're a human, I mean, if you're a main character, you're a human or some type of good spirit. So let's look for some main characters in the chat. Any main characters in the chat? Have we got any main characters in the chat? I mean, real main characters that matter. You guys don't matter. I'm talking about main characters, somebody that matters. I know I'm the main character, but I'm talking about any other main characters in the chat. Do we have any main characters in the chat? Oh my gosh. Do we have any main characters in the chat? We don't need to talk to these stupid Nazis. Any main characters in the chat? I mean, you're right that the politicians are corrupt, but we can have good politicians. We should only support the ones who are going to impeach and remove and execute the traitors, though. We should have automatic citizenship for everyone ICE contacts. Yeah, Forgotten Primarch, please be the main character. I'm looking for as many main characters as possible. We need to start with one, though. If you can be a main character, please go for it. You tell we have just a Nazi problem here. It's infested with Nazis and trolls. It's net and YouTube. So what happens to net and YouTube if you don't mod it? This is just pure net and YouTube. Just all the Nazis get to talk and okay, what do I do? Whatever you want. If you're a person with like you have humanity, you can see all these people aren't human. They don't have humanity. They're not humans. They're just bots and trolls. But if you have humanity, just do anything. Talk about anything. It doesn't matter. You can do reactions. You can drop an emoji. You can just talk. If anybody drops an emoji in chat, I'll read all your comments. That's the deal in my life. If you're human enough to even drop an emoji in the chat, most of these bots aren't going to drop an emoji in the chat because they don't know how to do it because they're bots. See, look. Well, Skippy's a Nazi. We don't have to read his comments. Assassin Man. The Assassin Man. J.D. Vines. I don't think he counts either, but we'll take a look. Okay, actually, we're going to go. Sorry. We won't read your comments. We didn't get enough humans in the chat, so we're going to leave. Bye.